guys, thanks so much for clicking on my channel. We're all smiles over here. I am with Sanja, just like asking a question. Will Sanja help you keep your smile for today? And hopefully the answer is yes, you guys. I'm gonna try not to keep it long, but y'all already know. If it gets good, I'm gonna keep on talking. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. The golden nugget today is exposing others from a place of hurt. Y'all, your girl tired. That's why I'm sitting here. You see, I'm not even in the studio area. Okay, I'm not bothered by no lighting. I just really want to make sure I get this golden nugget out, because I was about to take a nap, and I said, God, if I take a nap, I know I'm not going to do a golden nugget today. And y'all know I got to do a golden nugget. So anyway, y'all, today I was on YouTube watching some stuff, and then I came across something that says expose. I was like, what in the world? And what it was talking about was somebody who I watch on a frequent every once in a while. And I know that God speaks through them. I know that God uses them, right? And so I click on it, and I was like, what are they about to say about these people? These are some good folks, okay? And so I'm looking at it, and they talking, and it wasn't sitting right with me, y'all. I was like, God, this ain't you. They say they're exposing, but this ain't you. And what they were doing, they were saying that God told them to expose these individuals. And the more they talk, the more God said, that ain't me. I ain't tell them to say that. I ain't tell them to do that. And so when I stopped it, I said, God, forgive me for watching it. And God said, no forgiveness needed. I'm teaching you something. Learn. I said, okay. So I said, okay, God, what is this? And God said, when I want to get somebody's attention to do right, I do bring on my wrath. But what my wrath does, it breaks a person down and then builds them back up. He said, in this case of the exposing, they are exposing from a place of hurt, from a place of regret, from a place of loneliness, from a place of jealousy, from a place of hate, from a place of everything that is contrary to who they are at core, which is God. And because of that, they are killing, stealing, and destroying. Now, so wait a minute now, that sounds like some of that negativity, the devil, right? The enemy. That's what the enemy does. The enemy comes to kill, steal, and destroy. And that's what they didn't know that they were doing. They were coming from a place of what? The negativity. And they were causing a negative ripple in people, and they didn't even know that that's what they were doing, which means what? They were committing more negativity, which we call sin. And I would say, wow, they don't even understand that. They don't get it. They don't get it. And a lot of times people will use God as their badge to say, I have the right to what? Expose you based on God. And this is what they were doing, y'all. They were excited. They were so happy to give the information, to expose. They said, oh, I got receipts. I got proof. They were happy. And the more I watched them, I was able to see their hurt exposing it. I was able to see their pain exposing it, the regret exposing that individual. And I realized that's why it wasn't sitting right with me, because that was not God. God has plenty of class and tactic. God has plenty of class and tactic. He knows how to strategize things to where it won't kill, steal, and destroy what's going on in your marriage. And that's what people do. When people have an experience, they don't learn from it and they don't grow from it. And because they don't learn the lesson within that experience, they feel like they got a short end of the stick. And that's why they're feeling bitter. And from that bitterness comes the emotions, right? And the feelings. Therefore, they want somebody to get got. Why? Because the other person that they want to expose, they're looking at them and seeing that they're happy, seeing that they're being successful, seeing that they're over there with their wife, or they're over there with their husband, they have kids, and they're in a good place. And they're looking at it and say, oh, you think you got a good husband. Or, oh, think you got a good wife. Or you think they're a good lawyer. Or you think they're a good preacher. Or you think they're a good prophet. Or you think they're a good doctor, or a good dentist, or a good whatever. Well, let you see who they really are. I'm going to expose them, which means what? You want them to hurt. You're trying to destroy someone's marriage. You're trying to destroy someone's relationship with their children. You're trying to destroy their work. You're trying to destroy their happiness. You're trying to destroy, kill, steal, and destroy. That's how you know it's not of God. Anytime somebody tries to expose and it's going to cause killing, stealing, and destroying, it's not of God. But they have tricked themselves. That's the mind, body, ego has tricked them to think that it is of God. I've actually heard them today say, what? That God told them to do it. That's what they said. God summons them. God gave them the notion to do it. Then I heard some say what? They were saying, oh, I had this heaviness on me. It was just weighing me down. So I had to pray, because people that know me know that I pray and I fast. Pray and fast to who? Who you praying and fasting to? That you are killing, stealing, and destroying, folks. I want to know, because I think you don't know what you're doing. And what they were saying, y'all, is that they had receipts. I mean, they were happy to tell it. That's why I want to tell y'all today. Stay away from people who are quick to tell you people's deep and dark secrets. When people come to you to tell you about other people's secrets, run. Run for your life. Why? Because they will do to you what they are doing to them, exposing them. And they don't understand when they do that, they are creating ripples of negativity. Why? Because when they tell or expose those things, and who knows, it could be true what they're saying, but it's not their right to do it. It's not. So when they tell or expose something about an individual, when God uses individuals, speaks through them, heals through them, delivers through them, people who have been touched, who have been healed, who have been delivered, they will see that individual as God, which you're not supposed to do it. But as a human race, that's what we do. We identify people with God instead of just seeing that God is using that person. People make idols out of other people when they bring deliverance to them. You do know that, right? If you heal somebody or deliver somebody or help somebody, if that person's not all the way aligned and connected to see that it's God using that person, they will sometimes make a miniature God out of that individual, because they'll say that person healed me. So when you get to a space to where you want to expose somebody because you hurt, you'll cause the individuals who have been blessed by God through them to doubt the truth that came through those individuals. Which means what? You're causing people to say, I don't want nothing to do with God because you expose this. Did you know that's what you're doing? That's what you're doing. That's what you're doing. A whole lot of people have decided I ain't about that doing right life because somebody was exposed that they were cheating on their wife or cheating on their husband, or somebody was exposed that they were what, gay or lesbian, or that they were this or that, and they decided I don't want to be on the side of right, because if that's what you call right, I don't want to be right, I want to be wrong, I'd rather stay over here. And that's a ripple effect of negativity, because you're causing somebody to sin, which means to judge. And when you're judging, you ain't loving. It says, he that loveth not knoweth not. When you love a person, when you know God, when you got a relationship with God, when you align and connect and y'all are one, you know God. Which means what? You're going to show love. And where there's love, there's compassion, which means what? You ain't feeling the need to expose nobody. What you feel the need to do is pray for them, to stand in the gap for them, to say, I'm praying for you. I see you weak. I see we were in an experience together. I'm not going to expose you. I'm going to pray for the both of us. But you ain't doing that. You're not. And it's not of God. So I want y'all to be aware of people who saying they're exposing people. Don't be so quick to believe what people are saying. And it could be true, what they're saying about the person. But the sad thing is, it could be not true. Because when a person is bitter, and feel that they got the end of the stick, and the end of that stick was bad, they'll make up stuff in their head. The mind, body, and ego will make up things. And they'll meditate on it. And meditate on it. And meditate on it. Or how they think is bad. And they'll believe that nonsense that's not the truth, to where they went. Can't tell the truth from the false, and they'll say they're exposing somebody, and they're really exposing with lies. That's why you got to make sure you stay all the way aligned and connected, so that you can see things with your spiritual eyes the way I was able to do today. If I wasn't aligned and connected, y'all, when I was watching that, I would have said, nope, not watching them ever again. I don't want to hear nothing they got to say, because they ain't right. But thankfully, God was able to allow me to see with my spiritual eyes what was really going on. That's why it's so important to go to God for yourself when you hear things about other people, because you don't know what the agenda is. And in most cases, when people are exposing, they're exposing to bring on what? Killing, stealing, and destroying. And that's not God's tactic. God does what? He breaks down and then he builds up. And here's a word to people who have been exposed from a place of hurt. God is going to make you better because they were bitter. Did you hear what I said? Oh, that's good. God is going to make you better because of their bitter. What does that mean? When they exposed you, God knew that was not the proper channel to do it, because that's not how God operates. So what God's going to do, he's going to put you in a position to grow and learn from it. And then he's going to put you on a higher level. And guess what? Those people who exposed you or tried to expose you or tried to kill, steal, and destroy what was in your life, God's going to allow them to see you raised up, blessed, and highly favored. And guess what they're going to be saying? How they got that new car? How they got that new house? How they still married? And they're going to be biting their nails, saying, I exposed them. How they still getting that? How they still being blessed? It's because God blessed you because they were messy. God blessed you because they were messy. Yeah, probably what they said about you was true, but how they went about doing it, God blessed you with it. God gonna bless you for it because they went about the wrong way. God said if you have an out with someone, you go to them and talk about that thing. And if they don't want to talk about it and acknowledge it, then you take it to a sacred place like a church or a masjid or a synagogue and go there and y'all discuss it. But no, what they doing? They're going on Instagram talking about it. They're going on YouTube talking about it. They're going on Facebook talking. They're going on Periscope talking about it. And that is not the right way. That ain't love. That is not love. That's somebody wants you to get got. They wanted you to get got, which means they want to kill, steal, and destroy something about your life because they are bitter of how things ended. So be careful about what you hear. And you be careful if you're the one that's thinking about exposing somebody. Because God does not kill, steal, and destroy. He breaks down and he builds up. And he has class and tact. I hope y'all got this. But I just want to share with y'all what I learned today. Because that thing really bothered me. I'm going to go, y'all, because like I said, your girl tired and sleepy. And it's Friday. And I'm going to relax. So after this, I'll probably take me a little nap. I may eat me a little something. But then I'm going to take me a nap and y'all, I'm going to be out. I'm going to be out. But I want to share that with you. Make sure you're not trying to expose people from a place of hurt. Because you're just acting out negativity. And that is not of God. Which means it's not love. Which means you ain't all the way aligned and connected. So get all the way aligned and connected. Let God lead in your life. And watch how he bless you to learn and grow through that thing. Then you'll benefit from it. Last thing. If you have been dealt wrong of somebody, okay? If you learn and grow from it, then you benefit from it. Then you won't even have a need to expose. That's all I'm saying. I hope y'all got this thing. But if you didn't, rewind and watch again. But in the meantime, in between time, if you take just a little bit of what I'm telling you and apply to your life to the best of your ability, you won't ever have to mask a smile. Why? Because your smiles will always be genuine. I'll talk to y'all soon. Be blessed, stay blessed, be blessed, stay blessed, be blessed, stay blessed. Stay away from people who are exposing other folks, because it won't work out in your favor. Y'all get it? Got it good? I hope so. Y'all be blessed, stay blessed, be blessed, stay blessed. Y'all know what's coming next. Ciao.